We, from the very beginning, chose to be respectful of the health department and the official guidelines coming out by the government, and to do our best to follow the science and the data and not get caught up in a lot of the rhetoric and a lot of the lesser information out there. And so we followed masking guidelines. We were closed when we were supposed to do and shifted everything online. We've been back in person for well over a year now. And for the most part, the church has been respectful of that. We had some people that would have liked us to have been a bit more open on some things, and they found homes in other churches that were more open. But for the most part, the people have been very respectful. Even if they haven't always agreed with everything, they've decided to go along with what we're doing out of respect and a sense of humility and the good of the larger church. Focusing the conversation on the health of the community and the public witness, as opposed to personal rights and freedoms, instead to be conscious of who are the most vulnerable among us and how do we keep them safe. I believe that we have done the right thing. I believe that we've been living out our faith as best that we can in really difficult times with a lot of information flying a lot of different directions. But I firmly stand on the decisions that we've made and believe that they have been the right decisions. We've lost a few people, we've gained a few people. For me, the greatest grief that I hold is that this has become so divisive. And from a pastor, to watch people make decisions that I believe are not in the best interest of the health of the local community, that is really difficult. That's really hard. So I think that one of the roles I've played is at least being in those conversations in a respectful way, even if we disagree, but toning down the rhetoric, toning down some of the really hot feelings that are flying out there, especially in social media. We all still live in the same community together, and we have to figure out how to get along even when we disagree about these things. And the best way to do that is sit down and talk with people. Without being argumentative, without getting into debates, without getting down into the weeds, just shared my heart and my concern for who I want us to be as a church and for our role to be in the society. And as I've shared that from my heart over coffee gatherings or Zoom meetings or just those one-on-one relationships, I think it's done a lot to tone down a lot of the argumentation and the disagreement and the anger and the really hot feelings, and created a space where even if we don't agree ultimately, we can still agree to walk together in the same space.